Hello everybody, Mr. Lego Lover 55 here, and welcome to another LEGO set review. Today we're taking a look at another LEGO Ninjago movie set, or rather polybag. This is the Mini Green Ninja Mech Dragon. This is set number 30428, and is recommended for ages 6 to 12, and it has around 60 pieces. So, this was a promotional item given out to those who spent $35 or more at the LEGO store or online at LEGO Shop at Home. So this is a really cool, it's supposed to be a scaled down version of the full-size Green Ninja Mech Dragon that was, that is actually a set, which I don't plan on getting. Now, so yeah, here on the front, pretty cool art of Ninjago City here in the background. Of course, you've got the actual Mini Green Ninja Mech Dragon there. I've got the LEGO Ninjago movie logo, set info. Not too much stuff interesting on the back. You've got some sort of a symbol right there. Kids go free to Legoland with the purchase of an adult ticket. Other random information there. And that's pretty much it. But one thing I'll actually do really quick before I open this thing up is compare the size of this polybag to the ice tank polybag. And you can see the ice tank polybag, or the size of the ice tank polybag, is huge compared to this one. So I'm not sure if I thought it was maybe that the LEGO Ninjago movie polybags were bigger, but now I'm not sure why this one is bigger. Maybe it's because it had the treads. I don't know why this one's bigger anymore, so if any of you guys know, please let me know, because I'm very curious. But anyways, let's go ahead and open this thing up. Okay, so I'm going to sort of cut this the same way I did for the ice tank, and what I did is I made a little bit of a cut here at the top of the polybag, so I'm just going to try to get into it. Okay, this is proving a lot more difficult than I thought. Okay, there we go. So, I want to try to keep the polybag intact. So there, cut it that way, and then cut it this way. And dump out all the pieces. Oops, okay, some are coming over here. Okay, so let me just put this off to the side. So, okay, so as per usual in a normal polybag set, we get just a bunch of parts and, of course, the instruction pamphlet. So, let's get building. Okay, so here's the completed Green Ninja Mini Mech Dragon. And it's quite a cool little build here, so it's got quite a lot of posability. Now I will say, from what I've heard, I believe this small version of the Green Ninja Mech Dragon has more posability than the actual set. And I don't know, I feel like that's been sort of a trend recently with polybags in the full-size sets. I know that's been sort of the case with some Star Wars stuff. But anyways, back to Ninjago. But yeah, so anyways, here is the Mini Green Ninja Mech Dragon, and it's pretty cool. I will say there are some parts that are inaccurate, I guess. So like the sort of like the head here, I would have preferred if they had maybe used trans lime green. blue stud. No. I would have preferred if they had used a trans lime green stud instead of a trans blue stud, because that's the actual eye color of the dragon in the set, and I believe in the movie as well, although I can't really say for certain. But yeah, I would have preferred if they had done that. I really like how they put these studs here to represent the hidden thrusters in the Mech Dragon that are on the actual set, so that's pretty cool. I feel like I haven't seen this Mixel joint before, with just the 1x2 plate with only one Mixel ball joint there. I feel like I haven't seen that before, but I feel like I have, so I'm not exactly sure if that's a new piece or not. But so yeah, the tail here is pretty cool. I really do like how it sort of, spikes a little bit with these 1x2 slope pieces in sand green. And speaking of those pieces, those are some pretty cool pieces in that color, so I'm sure a lot of people will like to get those in sand green, and you get quite a lot of them in this set. You get like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You get 9 of them in this set, so that's quite a lot for just one polybag. I'm not exactly a big fan of how they did the feet, because it's a little bit hard to pose with these type of feet, and especially here in the front. It's like if you want to put the legs back, you can't because of these thrusters there, so that's a bit annoying. So you kind of have to move them out, but then it just kind of makes it look a little bit awkward. So yeah, not exactly a big fan of that. I do like how you're able to pose, I guess, sort of the mid section of the torso, I guess, so that's pretty cool. I can pose it a lot. I prefer not to do any weird poses though. But yeah, anyways, I really do like how they used this bucket handle piece in pearl gold as the, I guess, sort of dragon ears. I'm not sure what they actually do in the actual set. I can't remember. I don't have the actual set. Don't plan on getting it either, but yeah, I really do like how they did that. Looks really cool. The tail here, once again, I'm not 100% certain on what it actually is, what the actual set uses for the tail, but I think it was a good choice to use the this pearl gold sai piece. Looks really cool. This is what it looks like from the underside. Nothing really too interesting, although I do like how they sort of, something that's really cool with the color schemes, they have sort of all of the sand green on the outside, whereas like sort of underneath it, it's like more of the I guess dark green or pine green or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, I really do like how they did that. I think that's a really cool, I guess, look. It gives a really cool look to it. So dark on the underside, but light on the outside. Kind of cool. But anyways, I'm just going to go ahead and just do some size comparisons now. Now, I, of course, can't really compare it to the actual set because, well, I don't have it. But I'll compare it to a minifigure here. So I'll compare it to Lloyd there. So there he is, Lloyd. Of course, I would probably compare him to Lloyd in his ninja outfit, but unfortunately don't have that. Maybe I'll get it in the minifigure packs, don't know. So yeah, and I will also compare it to the mini ice tank, which I got a while back from Target. So these are, the ice tank is also a miniaturized version of an actual set. So yeah, if you haven't seen my review on that, please, I would recommend you go check it out. But yeah, you can see this one is quite large compared to this one, but this one has more pieces, and that is mainly because it has all these tread pieces. And yet, this still gets a bigger bag than this one. Still confuses me. Please let me know if you know the answer to that, to the whole size of the polybag thing. I don't know why they did that. But anyways, moving out of that topic, I think that's pretty much all there is here for the Green Ninja Mech Dragon, so let's take a look at the instructions and move on to the end of the video. And of course, like any other polybag set, the instructions are a pamphlet that you can just open up, or fold out. So, just gonna fold it out. So, of course, all over the instructions you've got, well, the actual instructions with just this one corner being the picture of the box art, or bag art, or whatever. And then you have the final product. No interesting advertisements, unfortunately. They used to do advertisements on these instructions for polybag sets. Like, I remember I got, like, I think, like, maybe a Lego City polybag, like, or maybe it was one of those tiny little box sets. They used to have advertisements on those. They don't really do that anymore. But anyways, that's pretty much it for the instructions. Let's move on to the end of the video. Okay, now before we go over my final thoughts on this polybag set, we can take a look at the few extra pieces that we get in here. So, we get an extra one of these pearl gold size. We get an extra one of these Technic pin bushings in dark bluish gray. We get an extra one of these trans blue studs, 1x1 studs. An extra one of these pearl gold bucket handles. A dark green 1x1 plate. And a sand green 1x1 slope, or cheese slope piece. So those are it's always nice to get extra sand green pieces. Okay, so overall, I think this is a really great promotional item. I'm not sure if this is being sold, like, at stores, or will be sold at stores sometime in the future, or if it is currently. But if you ever, like, happen to ever get the chance to pick this up, like, in stores or something, I would definitely recommend it if you are a fan of the Ninjago movie. However, I'm not sure if it's worth going online and ordering unless you're trying to collect all of the LEGO Ninjago movie polybag sets. Then in that case, well, yeah. But anyways, there's really not a whole lot else I have to say about this set. Once again, can someone please let me know why this bag is so large? But anyways, that's pretty much all I have to say, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching, and keep building!